What was that all about? We saw you holding the cop by the collar. Why?
Hello.
Yes, Ms. Chaudhary.
Yeah, I'm Uzma Shakir, who was with Renuka Chaudhary, ma'am. See what happened? Police started mishandling us. We were going peacefully back to the area. We couldn't reach to Raj Bhavan. In between, police...
I'm sorry, you were accompanying
came
Renuka
and they
Chaudhary?
started-
Were you accompanying Renuka Chaudhary? Am I speaking to Renuka Chaudhary?
Yes, I was accompanying Renuka Chaudhary.
What is
I'm
your
a
good
State
name,
General
madam?
Secretary.
What is your good name,
My
madam?
name is Uzma Shakir. I'm a State General Secretary.
Okay, Ms. Uzma
PCC.
Shakir, you were with Renuka Chaudhary. What happened?
See, all at a sudden when we were...
May I also, before you continue, may I request you to hand the phone over to Renuka Chaudhary? I want to get one reaction from Ms. Chaudhary.
She's already on the phone with the media.
But she can talk to us after she's done, so please make sure that she speaks to us because she needs to issue a clarification. This is not all right,
Yeah.
all right. Until then, Uzma, please continue and tell us what happened.
See what happened. Police told us to go back and we said okay. Meanwhile, Renuka Chaudhary ji asked for the vehicle, of her vehicle, because she wanted to go back. And police people came and they started misbehaving with the ladies who were accompanying us, okay? And they said, no, you have to sit in the police vehicle. We said, we are going back. Why are you doing this? Why are you arresting us? What have we done? We were just, Renuka Chaudhary ji was just addressing the press. They were asking her the questions. And in between, the police people came and they started mishandling.
Okay, so you're saying, your version is that the insinuation came in from the police's side. I believe that Ms. Renuka Chaudhary is not speaking to any other media channel. We are monitoring all the media channels right now. Can I please speak to Renuka Chaudhary? And I want her to issue this clarification first on India Today, because I just do not understand why would she, being a former member of Rajya Sabha, behave like this. Could you please ask her to speak to us? This is in her interest to speak to us and issue a clarification, because right now, what the entire nation sees is her high-handedness. And it is for everyone to see this disgraceful act. If she has a clarification, please tell her to come on the phone and clarify this for us.
Wait.
Then the police told me that please go back. I said, okay, please send my car.
See, instead of falling down, she wanted to have her hand on the police's shoulder, but it unfortunately went to the collar of the police. That is it. Otherwise, if she would have fallen on the police, what would have happened?
No, but she has clenched that shoulder. She has clenched that shoulder. She's clenched her palm. If she wanted to just put her arm on the police's shoulder, she would have not clenched her arm like this and, pull the police's shirt by the collar like that. Look, you can say what you want. The visuals are not lying.
You can see all the visuals, which shows how police misbehaved, how police gathered us, how they were mishandling, how they started.
Well, it was their duty. It was their duty. If there was a protest going on, it was their duty.
We were also doing our duty. What were we doing?
What was your duty? To pull the police's shirt by the collar?
No. Having a peaceful protest, answering the media. Can't you see the whole India is burning? And then
Sushma,
you are going to raise issue on. Why don't you raise the issue on the subject what is happening in India?
Sushma, we are raising all those issues. If you watch our channel, you will know every party, every angle is being questioned, and we are being very fair and neutral, but this is something that has shocked us, pulling the cop's collar like that, who's just doing his job. So, and hence, Sushma, please hand over the phone to Renuka Chaudhary in case she thinks that she has a clarification. Otherwise, you please see the narrative. Everyone can tell that she has misbehaved with the cops. Because the visuals are not lying, Sushma. So Renuka should come on the phone and clarify what happened in case she has a clarification.
Just a moment.
Viewers, we're waiting. Renuka is about to come on the line. Just spoke to her.
I have no hesitation in apologizing to the police if I was wrong. I have no hesitation to apologize. I am the daughter of a uniform. and I know what the answer is. What a pity that our police have been reduced to this by ruling government, where they're nothing but puppets in the hands of the government. And there is so much misrule happening in Telangana, and people don't take any cognizance. PRS men, their ministers, their MLAs and the ministers' offspring, what they're doing in the state. In my own district, Mr. Puvara Ajay, who was a minister, a man dying in the police station, having had poison and dying. He died. He gave a dying declaration, and not even an SI has been suspended. So I don't think Telangana police have any credibility to talk or to accuse us of
whether
anything.
they have credibility or don't have credibility, you are a former member of parliament of the Rajya Sabha, and your visuals of pulling the cop's shirt by the collar is for all to see. Renuka, can you hear me? Miss Chaudhary.
Yeah, who's speaking?
Chaiti Narula of India Today speaking to you.
Tell me.
Miss Chaudhary, and I understand what you're saying. I'm telling you, we are questioning every angle in this story in the most fair and neutral manner possible. But whatever your problem is, whatever your problem with the cops is, why would you pull the cop's collar like this and pull him by the shirt?
I wasn't pulling, I was saving myself from falling, Baba.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Don't you see the men behind? Don't you see the police around us? Didn't you see them pushing and shoving and pinching us? I was going to lose my balance and fall down. I reached out. I actually reached for his shoulder.
Miss Chaudhary, you are also getting into a heated argument with the cop whose shirt collar you have pulled, and all the visuals are on the screen, Miss Chaudhary.
So what I am supposed to lie down and be a crying Sita and wring my hands?
Not at all. I just feel that, this comes across as an act of high-handedness. This comes across as act because that one cop had no role to play in the larger narrative you're talking about. Please raise the issue of the larger narrative if you feel like you want to raise. But that one particular cop, why should you pull that person's collar?
Please do not speak to us without being on the ground. You have no clue.
Our reporters are on the ground. Our reporters are on the ground. I'm happy to patch those reporters.
Why didn't they tell you that we were going back peacefully? That we were going to go there?
We have reported all sides of the story. I rest assured we have. Miss Chaudhary, my question is not about that. Those are questions we are raising. The exact questions you're asking are the questions that we at India Today are raising continuously. Please be rest assured of that. But here, your high-handedness. No. Miss Chaudhary, your high-handedness is very clear over here. Pulling the cop's collar by, pulling the cop's shirt, and that high-handedness is visible right there for all to see.
What is so high-handed? Were there any concessions given to me?
But
what are you talking
about concessions?
What was the high-handedness in that?
You are a former member of the parliament of the Rajya Sabha, and you're pulling a cop who's there, who's been instructed to do his duty. See that? I'm seeing that on the screens. He's just standing there. He's not even provoked you. The man has not even provoked you. And you have just pulled the man by the collar for what?
Oh, Jesus, you don't even know. You are not even there. How can you talk with such authority?
Because I see the visuals and I can see what is
What
happening.
is the visual you're seeing, I say? Let me send you some visuals and then you talk.
It's for the entire country to see. There. It is on the screens right now.
That's fine. It's okay. That's fine then. Then don't even ring me up for my comments. You have decided.
Okay, so what is your defense? Okay. I have not passed any judgment. I'm not passing any. Okay, I'm going to let you have. I'm going to let you have the last word. I'm going to let you have the last word because I'm not here to pass judgments. Please go for it. Please tell us again, why is this that we're seeing this visual on our screen?
I hate repeating myself, but I'm repeating. I had turned around along with 4 or 5 other ladies. We were heading back to my vehicle. If you look on camera, since you have the visual, you will see that we have turned, we are not facing Raj Bhavan. We are turning away from it, and I'm not even near Raj Bhavan. I'm not near Raj Bhavan. I'm in the middle of the road. I'm turning back to head back to my vehicle. When suddenly the police decide that they have to be heroes, they assaulted the women around me. They pushed them, they pinched them, they scratched them, their clothes are torn. None of that is visible. Wow. And they were pushing us, and I was shouting at them saying, why are you provoking a situation? Why? Under what section are you arresting me?
And you have a point. And you definitely have a point. But
I will show you garments which are torn, including mine.
But two wrongs do not make a right, Ms.
And so
Chaudhary.
I almost lost my balance. I would have fallen on that guy. And there I'm struggling to retain my balance. I reached out for his shoulder. He must have moved or I must have moved. Unfortunately, I caught his collar and I restored my balance and I let go.
Well, if that is the narrative you'd like to stick with, great. But I'm going to let the viewers decide what they see on their screens right now, Ms. Chaudhary. Ms. Chaudhary, two wrongs really do not make a right. What you said about the provocation earlier, we will be asking questions about that. Here, the question is not about the provocation, about the reaction to that particular alleged provocation.